Okay, guys, welcome back to a third part. In this session, I'm going to work on installing the VMware tools because, as you can see, it shrinks a little bit. So, we're not going to enroll. Well, we can enroll our device into Intune, and we'll check that out. But I want to install workstation tools, and I want to install the company portal app. So I want to show you guys how to do that before and then enroll the device into Intune together. So I want to show you guys that. Um, so let's go ahead and do that together. So there is an issue with the internet first, because we don't have internet, right? So, um, you know, it let's install VMware tools. I want to show you how to do it without internet, and then show you guys how to get internet. So it's it's kind of weird on how to do it, but again, I'll show you guys. It's pretty easy. But in order to download the VMware tools, you need to download it from Broadcom. So Broadcom has the system again. Um, VMware Connect is no longer supported. They are bought out by Broadcom last year. So anything that was directed or would be redirected to um, be redirected to the Broadcom support website. So we want to go ahead and again try to download the VMware tool software. So in order to do that, um, we're not able to use the packages. I don't know if you guys remember packages, the VMware tools. They don't have it here, so I am not sure. Yeah, see, they don't have it here. They have it. They don't have it. So um, that's okay. So we should have the so CSX. Let's double click into it, see what it says. But we'll download it directly through here, and I want to show you guys how to do that. So if we click on VMware Tools, right? I want to download the 12.0 version. It doesn't matter what I download, but I think with Workstation Pro, um, I don't think it matters, but I'm just gonna download the 12.0 version, the first version, and then work my way up in updates. So I'm gonna download the 12.0 for that tool, and I'm going to download the zip file um, for the 64-bit. So this one here has a zip file here. So this one here, tool packages for Mac OS. Right, so I don't want to download the .gz, tar.gz. So I'm going to download this 12.0, and I just need to, and I verified all that already. And off and log back in. Log out. Log back out. And then I'll log back in, and that should reboot the. Should now get the. Yeah. So let me log back in. If it doesn't work, I'll restart it. Yeah, I'll restart it. That's fine. Let's restart it. Uh, uh, Restart it. Okay, that's fine. We'll restart it. Restart it. And once, that's fine. So once that's done, I should now have it installed in the corner of the machine. So we should be able to see the machine. I mean, the ISO image mounted. Um, as you can see here, you'll see it mounted here in the corner. And then we should be able to open it up. So this is going to open up. Where's the download tool? Okay. So, all right, I restarted the machine. I'll log in. My administrator account. Okay. Hopefully it boots it up now. Let's see what happens. Um, I need to see the DVD. Where do I find the DVD? Oh my God. Sorry, guys, it's been a while here. So locate Mac OS. Would be in settings. Okay, so that would be settings, sidebar, Settings general. So in Finder, settings in general. Checked. Go to settings. And that's checked, right? And it's checked. That's checked. That's checked. So I don't see that as a problem. So this is in locations. Locations. So I did power on the, okay, so let me go to settings again. Um, Go to SATA, right? And then go to this PC. Go to downloads here, and then open. Okay, so let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it took a little bit of time. Well, we got it. I don't need this. I opened up the CD DVD finally. Looks like found it. Okay. Close that. Done. Close that. All right. So let's install the VMware tools. Double click. And I want to show you guys the error. You're going to see an error. So I'm going to go ahead and continue and show you the error. I want to show you guys the error. I want to show you guys what happens. So this is actually going to happen. I want you guys to put your password in. So as we install the software, an error will happen. And I'll show you what to do. Uh, and again, we'd like to administer your computer. And we're going to say, OK. So you'll see the system extension blocked. This is because uh, you're trying to load a new system extension that's signed by VMware Inc. And we have to enable that in a privacy and security. So that's okay. That's good that it's happening. So we're going to open the setting and just accept it. And you'll see it. You'll see it here. Here. So we want to allow applications downloaded from App Store and identify developers. So that's what causes it. So we're going to allow this, and this is a good thing. right? As you want to know what you're downloading, right? And then we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna hit OK, right? And then we're gonna hit it. We're gonna allow. All right. Okay. So again, I want to show you guys here. I keep missing that, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this again. Missed that option. I should have just clicked on it. I was too busy reading it. So there's gonna be an error, and the error is gonna happen, and I still need to reboot the machine. And I'm gonna click restart. This will work. I guess after a few seconds, it worked. So I wanted to show you the error. And again, we're going to ignore the error and then we're going to reboot the machine. But it looks like it just rebooted on its own. So it looks like it worked automatically. But I want to show you the error. I want you to accept the error and I want you to reboot the machine right as soon as possible. And again, the installation was successful, means that the software was installed. We can restart the Mac machine, which is what we're doing now, and we will restart it. Once we've restarted it, you'll see it stretch properly instead of being centered as in other versions. And we're going to go ahead and resolve the issue with the internet. So we're going to check if the computer has internet connection first, and we're going to make sure that NAT is selected in the virtual machine settings, right? Or VMnet 8. Sign in. We're giving it the character now. So again, yeah, so you'll see that it's a little bit better uh, in terms of how it looks and whatnot. Um, so it does look a little bit better in terms of displaying. Right. So if we're looking at the display, it's usually 1024 by something like that. It's a little lower, so we can show all the resolutions now. Uh, you know, and adjust it to a better size, which is what we want, and it automatically does for us, right? We've already changed the display, given it some character there. So before we do anything, I am going to now create a new snapshot. So I'm going to give it a new snapshot. I'm going to just give it a new snapshot. Uh, take, and this is going to be today's date. So we're going to say character added desktop wallpaper changed, and VMware tools 12.0 for Mac installed. Right. There's no internet. So again, no internet connection, right? So I want to take the snapshot and I'm going ahead and right, going to delete this machine. I don't need it, so I'm going to delete this machine. Just the test machine that I had. Okay, so delete this machine. So this was a machine that I created yesterday. I don't need it. Um, Save some space. Okay, so our machine is here. So I'm saving this. And now I want to talk about internet. It looks like we don't have internet, so um, and we'll see that the there we'll change the okay. We'll leave everything as is. We'll change it back to the way it was, right? Uh, so I want to change. Um, I want to put this back to the way it was. Hit OK. Okay. All right. So that's good. Um, so we can configure the MAC address here, proxies, figure 180.2.1. This is where we can create our work group machine, give it our network BIOS name. We can configure the network DNS, the DNS servers, searchable domains. Again, right now it's just giving us a people address. It's no internet. So if we were to click on um, Safari and open up Safari, you'll see, and I click on iCloud, there's no internet. We're not connected. We do have internet connected here to the settings. So we have NAT or VM as our network adapter, and internet does work. So there's no issues. I'll just rerun this again. Right. So that's good. Um, so that's good. It works fine. So I'm going to close this. And I want to, I think I just going to power off the machine. Um, so I'm going to go here and log off, log out. And I'm just going to log out for now, right? And yes, and hit OK here. We're doing it. Okay. I'm going to try that again because I was making changes there. All right. So I'm logged out. So this is where we're gonna go. In this instance, what I want you guys to do is together. This is what we're gonna do together. What we're gonna do is again, we're gonna go into the file and we're gonna look for um, our VMX file of our Mac OS 13. And there's a portion within this file that says Ethernet 0, right, which is our Ethernet port for our VMnet. And this is our virtual dev network adapter that's NAT right now and present, right? So we need to configure that to um, VM VMX Net 3. And I'll tell you why. Um, Again, I'm just waiting for the snapshot to finish here. So I can't really do much until the snapshot finishes. So I'm just gonna um, talk about. I want to talk about the different um, adapters and what they mean. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna find that for you guys. I want you guys to know what that means because it is important. Um, so you guys know what that means. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to look for it and show you guys. Um, See if I can find that for you. While we wait for our snapshot to finish, I'm just going to look for that document. I want to explain the differences between that. So give me 1 second while I look for it and bring it over, okay? Okay, so it looks like the log was okay. So let's go ahead and open that log. Uh, that's fine. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm just looking for some notes here that I want to share with you guys on that I have here from other classes. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to replace I got to fix that file. So that LCK. So I'm going to delete those and I'm going to restart this machine. Okay, I'm back. So uh, again, when we look at the different location files, as you can see, I had an issue with the that error. So I removed the lock files within those machines. So I removed those. And then those lock files are located in the virtual machine folders, which holds a lock on the VMDK file, right? When um, when the ESXi or ESXi hosts, ESX or ESXi host accesses that virtual machine disk file um, on the NFS based data store, an LCK dot dash XXX lock file is generated in the same directory as the disk file. So again, this file prevents any host from accessing the virtual disk file, and that's fine. So sometimes deleting those old ones and deleting the old ones uh, doesn't mean that it's going to ruin the machine. It's just attempting to rewrite itself. So it's better to start fresh. Deleting the old doesn't really make any difference. So when we talk about E000E versus VMX NIC adapters, the difference between, like I said, the E1000 and the E1000E is especially in uh, our design here. So when we look at the articles, VMX Net3 is the way to go. The E1000 and E1000 is just a legacy network interface that should only be used for backward compatibility when VMX Net is not an option. Because it should be an option, it supports PXE feature. So for PXE boot, so pre-boot exhibition environment, we're not really using it for that instance, but again, it's just optimized for performance in a VM and has no physical counterpart. So because the operating system vendors do not provide built-in drivers for this card, you have to install the tools to have a driver for this VMX network adapter available, right? So we'll have to log in and make changes to this. So let's see if it works after installing the VMware Net tools. um, to avoid the editing of that VMX file. So I'm gonna log in now. I'm gonna test the internet to see if we have internet. Okay, and I'm going to ignore the error. And we're logged in. I'm not sure if it installed correctly, but I'm gonna go ahead and install it again. I feel like it didn't install correctly. Right. So I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys that we go to network. Um, it's still running the DHCP. What happened here? So the installer was successfully installed, and I don't want to reinstall it. I'm just gonna close this for now. I'll just leave this as is. So if we go to Safari, now I know it has an IP address, and I go to iCloud, it's still not connected, right? So in order to fix this issue, I'm going to edit that VMX file. All right. So I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to open with Notepad. If Notepad is not there, you can choose another app. And we're going to scroll down all the way to look for Ethernet. There it is. So it's generated as NAT. It's using E. This is for backward compatibility. We're not really uh, worried about that right now. Again, it's just optimize VMX is the way to go, obviously, in the scenarios. Um, if we were to talk about the different articles and stuff, and I'll send you guys a link on that, the articles um, for that specific uh, instance. What we'll do is we're going to remove this E1000E, right? And this is more for vSphere 7 and vSphere 8.0. So, choosing the available network adapters. So we look at what E is, right? It's just a default network adapter. And then we have our E1000, our flexible VMX net, our VMX net 2, our VMX net 3, pass through, et cetera, et cetera. So these are the different versions of of these adapters. And in this instance, we want to install VMX Net 3, just because it's a later version. And that offers all the features available in VMX Net. No, I'll just write this stuff down for you guys. Copy this stuff over to you. And if we go here and just put this in here as a new note, I want to copy this over here. Right. So kind of understand. So again, right, VMX Net 3 is designed for para-virtualization NICs, right? And it offers all the features that in VMX 2, the enhanced part, for later for ESXi 3.5 and later. So it's not related to VMX Net and VMX Net 2. This also adds several features like multi-queuing, like receiving side scales, IPv6 offloads, MSI, MSIX, interrupt delivery. So that's what that is. That's what that means. So um, in this instance, we're just going to change it to VMX Net 3. And I'm going to save the file, right? Save the file. And it should work now. Um, so I'm going to should should automatically work for us. So I'm going to reboot this machine now. Yeah. I'm going to restart this machine. And that should fix the issue. Well, if I double click on it, double click on the file, that's set up perfectly fine. That's good. Just reboot the machine now, and that should fix the problem. Well, wait while that works. I don't need this anymore. I'm just gonna wait for this to load up, and then I'm gonna sign in. I should fix the issue. So let's go ahead and sign in. For a second, load. Let's see when it's connected later. Go ahead and sign in. Hit enter. So let's go ahead and test it now. Hopefully that works. Just making sure that I typed it in correctly. If I take a look at that file, put up the VMX. Hopefully, do I have the VMX file here? So I need to edit. And yeah, I did change that back. All good. So it looks like I changed back to that, which is not what I want. So I want VMX net 3. Net 3. And I want to save it. Save that and close that. And then load that. And that should make this work. Yeah, so that's good. So it saved it. All right. All right, it's loaded now. Cancel. Okay, so let's test this now. Um, Go to Safari. Let's test the Apple. Still not connected. Oh, we never renew it. Why is it not picking it up? All right, guys, give me 1 second. This is really weird. I'm gonna power off. Okay, I'm back. Um, uh, so we 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 have our NAT adapter. Um, I'm wondering if it's feasible to change NAT. I don't know, just to kind of see what to a VMNet, which is VMNet to a VMNet. Um, just gonna leave that as is. Just leave it as is for now. Okay, let's just leave it as is for now. I won't touch anything. So I hit OK. Um, that looks good. That looks fine. I want to go back to that setting again in here. I want to open with Notepad and I want to make sure that it's completely changed. Yeah, see, it's not changing. So I'm going to change this to the um, VMX VM Net 3, right? And I'm going to save it. Done. And I should be able now to power on the machine. So I'm going to start up the guest and hopefully power on the machine again correctly. All right, see what happens now. If it's not connected, we can again. Um, I should be able to add the library here. Um, right, or um, I should be able to see if the network adapter is connected or not. So that's a good thing. Okay. And if it wasn't connected, you should connect that power on. So it should be okay. So let's go ahead and see what happens now. So let's go ahead and see now what happens. I'm going to log in and hopefully see that's connected. All right. Ignore. I don't care about that right now. Okay, so let's check now. Hopefully, um, if I go to system settings and I go to networking, it looks connected now, and I've got in a DHCP, so I should be able now to connect and open up my Safari here. All right, let's open up Safari. So if I click on Apple, I should have internet now. So just remember, guys, shut the machine off, edit the file, save the file, um, ensure that the VM is connected, right? And if it's not connected, connect it, and that's we'll resolve the issue there. So it should be good to go. And we're now going to set up our Apple store. So hopefully we should now be able to install um, we should be able now to install we're going to continue there, and we should be able now to install the company portal app. Let's see what happens. This may not work because this is only compatible with um, company portal. So it may not work. So again, you have to kind of sign in, and if you haven't, you have to create an Apple ID. So we'll create an Apple ID using um, our user, right? So I'll put in my user, my fictitious user for my company. That's good. Um, Confirm that. Okay. So I'm going to continue that. And hopefully, let's put all this information in. All right. I'm just going to put in all this information. Okay. Doesn't matter. I don't want to subscribe to emails. I'm just going to click continue. I don't want to add none. I don't want to add that as well too. I'm just going to continue. Um, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So this is just a fictitious. Doesn't matter. Anything. Just to complete the form. Okay, I'm going to receive a text message for this. You're going to use yours. And I should get a text message, which is what I did get. And I'm going to enter in that 6-digit PIN and hit verify. And I'm going to open up my email, which I have from this. So I need to open up my email. So let's see. Okay. Open up my email. So okay. Oh. Mm. I spelled that wrong. Let me sign in. Okay, so I'm gonna sign into my email, and let's see if I got the email. Nothing yet. Just gonna wait for it to come. Nothing yet. Haven't received anything. Haven't received anything yet. So let's see where I did here. I know it's not back in. And another code. All right, I'm going to type in Outlook. Choose my account. So so okay, so this is the I'm gonna show you guys something. So I have to log into my Apple Mail. It's not my Outlook Mail. Apple Apple Mail. Slow guys, give me 1 sec. Um, Mail sign in. Apple Mail sign in. No login. So I'm gonna sign in now with that account I created. Apple ID. Create an Apple ID. I'm gonna paste that. That's why I'm not getting it. So yeah, my apologies there. I'm gonna copy this. Right click, copy. Uh, so yeah, so that's why I wasn't able to do that. Yeah, my apologies. Uh, well, here's the Apple account. Oh, okay, there you go. It came through. That's good. Finally. Um, won't sign in just yet. I'll sign in later. I can always sign in later. So I'm going to minimize that. And I'm going to go back here and I'm going to enter in the code that I was supposed to get and hit enter. And the code was 276085. And hit enter. Verify that. So this will take up a few minutes to set up my account. And I am good to go. So I should be good to go now. Uh, um, I did create it already. So if I go like this, all right, there's my Apple ID. And this is just going to be temporary for this instance. All right, I've created the I spelled it wrong. I spelled it right. Next. Created the email. Okay. So I verified the email. Um, I was able to sign in now with my Apple ID. And with that Apple ID, I've already created it. I'm going to enter this information here, right? And make sure that's correctly inputted. Okay. All right. And then I created a password. Doesn't work, then let me use my change the password and I'll just change it to my phone number. Um, okay, click continue. I created the Apple ID. Okay. And I'm going to sign in and I'm going to put my password in. Okay. I'll be right back. It's not valid yet, so okay, so we are going to I'm gonna do this another way. That's one way. I don't have anything set up. I should have set it up beforehand. But again, make sure you set up your Apple IDs. I was trying to set up a new one and doing this all freehand. Not gonna get into it. I should have a separate phone number for that. This new one, but I'm not gonna use that. So I'm just gonna create um again a new one for now, just to show you guys. We're gonna install the company portal app this way. We're gonna roll the Mac. So we're gonna do this first. We're gonna copy this, and I'm just gonna open this up. I'm not gonna use this anymore. It is what it is. Um, so I will right click here, enter. Oh, right click here, right click, paste, paste. Right. It's so I need to look for enrolling my Mac. So we're gonna enroll our Mac. Steps on how to do that. gonna click on that. So we're gonna click on this here, and yes, I do want to allow, and that'll download the package file, which opens the installer when it's ready. On the introduction page, we're gonna click continue. We're gonna click continue on the license page. Um, Technical issues, but again, that's the part of troubleshooting. It's part of our troubleshooting today, which is what we want. We want to troubleshoot as much as possible uh, to get things running uh, when we build our system. So we run into hurdles, and to troubleshoot together is okay. So right. So when we're installing it, it downloads the package file. If you'll see that the package file is installed, and open the installer when it's ready. So we're going to double click on the installer, and in the introduction page, we're just going to go through this guided service here. We're going to click continue. We're going to click continue, and we're going to agree to the license terms. And this will take X amount of megabytes of space on my computer, and we're going to perform this installation on this software disk that we created in our first video. And click next. I'm going to sign in with my admin password. Um, uh, you're gonna have to create an Apple ID, um, right? With that, and have that set up beforehand in your portal, admin portal. So make sure you set up your user accounts through your Apple ID, your business accounts. And then the installer would like to access the files in the download folder. We're gonna click OK, and that's gonna now write the files. Um, so we're gonna wait for the company portal to finish installing, and then we're gonna open up the company portal app. So that's closed. That's good. It's closed. We're going to move the installer to the trash. And that's it. That's that, how you install that. It's not hard at all. This now opens up the Microsoft Auto Update, and I'm just going to click OK. And yes, I want to keep these updated, up to date, right? Make sure that these are all up to date. And then this is the current version. I want to update that to the current version. And that's good. So if we close this, we go back to Finder. I'm gonna close this. I don't need this right now. With that, we have internet. So this is initializing it. It'll update for you whatever you need. Um, and you sure you want to turn it off? No, I'm gonna cancel that for now. Close that. I don't need that right now. So if we go to File, we're gonna go to Applications. You'll see the package. Right? There's our company portal. And we should be able to now log in. We're going to sign in. And then that should automatically enroll in to our device. So we're going to sign in with our Microsoft account. Right. Again, you need a Apple ID, business Apple ID that you can create, and those you can create offsite. Takes a long time. I didn't realize that it takes a long time. It's been a while. It's been a couple months since I did one, so yeah, it does take time. So make sure that you have that ready beforehand. Uh, you know, and again, you can set up a Apple for business, right? There's a guide on how to do that. To sign up for the Apple Business Manager. Um, you can do your enrollments and set up your business accounts with the type of enrollments that you need. Again, an administrator for that, you should be able to um, support that. So sign in to Apple ID, right? You can create your Apple ID account, right? You can sign into your Mac this way. This will show you how to do that. These are the instructions on how to do that. If you haven't done so, to install apps from company portal app. But I'm going to um, avoid doing that and installing them directly from Intune. So uh, we don't want anything installed from the Apple account. But again, as a business owner, you should be able to create an Apple business account, and you could do that offhand. I just didn't have time to do it. Uh, it just takes too much time. So I'm going to go ahead and click next and download the company portal app. All right, I got my number there. Verify. And there you have it. I'm loaded in. I'm going to begin the process of installing the management profile. Okay, I'm going to hit continue. There you have it. Okay. Here's my company portal app already created with my symbol and everything, my branding, which is already done. So I'm going to download the profile and then select install on the following screen. So I've downloaded the profile. I can review the profile if I want in the system settings. And this will go ahead and download it for me. So So if we go back to the settings here, I've enrolled this app. I'm enrolling this app right now, and this is where I'm setting it up. I'm going through this to, uh, you know, all the steps here to go ahead and complete the process. Right. So this is not downloading it. While that installs, give it 1 second. Just take some time. And again, this should be here shortly. Refresh. See, there's my Mac OS right there, 13.0 registered. There it is right now. It's registered. Uh, Registered my Mac. And there are the properties that are being created for this device. Now, if I go to Intune and I go to my devices, it should populate there shortly. So I should have a device in their Mac OS in a second. All devices, baby. Let's see if my all devices hasn't really populated yet, but again, it has to complete the process. So it's downloading it right now. I'll have to select install and open the. Don't see anything yet, so we'll wait. Good. CD. Oh, okay, there we go. That's it. So I have to go to the profile section here, as you can see, and I'll just click install. And I will hit OK. So there you have it. Again, it's pretty much accepting. Again, double click on this. I think it's because of the licensing. So this might be a problem because of the licensing. Again, you guys kind of get the gist of things. Once this is done, I should be able to, should populate behind the profiles. And then I'll double click on that setting, right? And I'll verify that and then roll that service. So this will, I'll install it. That should, so again, this error does come up because of the licensing. So once you have your licensing, it should work. I just had a trial version that I was using. So as soon as I give myself a license, this should work. Again, I'll create another video when I have my when I create another license to show you this section here. But you kind of get the gist of things. Just click on it, and go. That should now install it. So we've gone ahead and installed the company portal app, right? And that's that. So I want to thank you guys for watching this 3-part video with me and my ups and downs with it. And I appreciate all the support. And please subscribe and like this video. If you want to see anything else, just let me know. Send me a message on WhatsApp. Join my WhatsApp channel. It's a new channel, just started. So I'd appreciate if you guys join it and ask questions. There's a few other texts in there right now that are willing to help. I do create courses on this stuff. I have full courses. Message me on WhatsApp, and if you are interested on one-on-ones, uh, like this video, or if you have a group of friends that want to do it, let me know, and we can definitely talk about that. Again, I want to thank you guys for your support and all the best. Thanks again, guys. Thanks for joining.